Sometimes I feel like I have walked into the middle of a movie. It is a strange movie with no plot and no beginning. The movie is in black and white and grainy. Sometimes the camera moves in so close that you can't tell what is going on and you just listen to the sounds and guess. I've seen movies of prisons, but never one like this. This is not about bars and locked doors. It is about being alone when you are not really alone, and about being scared all the time. I think to get used to this, I will have to give up what I think is real and take up something else. I wish I could make sense of it. Maybe I could make my own movie. I could write it out and play it in my head. The film will be the story of my life. No, not my life, but of this experience. I'll write it down in the notebook they let me keep. I'll call it what the lady who is the prosecutor called me. Monster. Monster by Walter Dean Myers is the story of Steve Harmon, a 16-year-old who is in jail and on trial for murder. It's a very gripping, realistic tale about this boy who is so overwhelmed and scared by what's happening to him that he has to separate himself from the situation. His solution to his problem is to make his story into a movie, and he writes it out like a screenplay, which you can see here. When he's talking just as himself and not in the movie mode, he writes it out, the font changes, so it's a journal format. In this way, it's a little bit like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but a lot more interesting, a lot more meaty. I connect this story I make a text-to-world connection, because how many times do we hear about kids on the news who make really bad choices and are alleged to have committed this crime, but then we never hear anything after it. We never hear their side of the story. I couldn't put the book down, and I highly recommend that everyone read it. I give it a 10, and I hope you will too. Monster by Walter Dean Myers. Check it out.